have the facilities, so we pulled it off all on in camera.
And the documentary is yet to come.
Yes, the documentary of how we made
that is yet to come. We
are still to make it. One more movie.
12 years we have been trying to do that. So like that, everything was built up on spot. And for
and Tinu Anand, they were all there. That's another important thing. Morning, we'll all get up. I would have just brushed my teeth, yet to bathe, yet to shave. We'll all come, and it'll be 6:37, and we'll rehearse that scene. And the shot will be set up. I'll go shave.
And fortunately, we were all in Windsor Manor Hotel. And entire shooting in Windsor Manor.
All air conditioned. The most comfortable shooting. And the whole film cost 30 lakhs.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it. I mean, in today's time, it would have cost 1.5 crores or 2 crores, but still, it's for that ambience.
Number of days. And we had only two. One is the Windsor Manor, and we had this bazaar where we put it until planning.
Tota
Tarani was there. And next, he was introduced by us in Rajbagh.
Yeah. But you must understand, though it was not a written movie, it had deep layers.
We had
the building where I stayed was called Anand Bhavan. After the first family.
Anand Bhavan.
And if you see the man, vacillating hero, wants to take up to the new wealth, dresses up like someone we knew then, who was the leader of the country then. So it's all, there is a little nuance.
But because there is a subject thing, because always we can't take call sheets, how many days each person wants, all that, how many days we shoot in, all that basically there. But the real thing springs up only on the spot.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be Mr. Amrish Puri first, who was
Puri.
to play the assassin.
Yeah.
But the dates won't work for us.
And what I told Mr. Amrish Puri is, Mr. Amrish Puri, the voice is very great and we cannot take a silent film.
Because we so how to slip out of it, because he's a father figure like person, my hero, so he got, and we couldn't afford Ilayaraja. Then there was a brilliant suggestion of going to another man who would have agreed, but it didn't happen. I'm talking about pitfalls of making films in the commercial genre. The music for this film would have been Mr. Satyajit Ray. He would have agreed. I know for sure, but it was shot down. The idea was shot down. So with all that, and say for example, how did this guy get the key to enter the room? So we had not yet worked it out, but he must get into the room that's there. Then we worked with the room boys, and we found that he had the key, master key,
and he had the number, and
sometimes he did leave it without. He's all the time supposed to wear it, but there was always this slip up in duty because he wanted to go have a quick bath or wash his face. They suddenly remove it and remove the shirt and wash his face. So that's what.
And the hotel atmosphere itself gave a lot of ideas, because the beggar scene was originally the bazaar, but when we found the bridge there, that was the ideal symbol. It's a bridge.
Bridge connecting to richness and common pedestrian.
And here is a rich man who is a beggar.
He is a rich man who is a beggar, and you see traffic right under him. The brilliant moments, and even the actor who played the beggar is capable of writing, acting.
He's a writer himself, the great playwright, Mr. P.L. Narayana. And casting wise, you know, there was a person, this is sweeper woman, right?
Yes, we got them from Maharashtra.
And one person, after seeing all that, Mr. Singitam, the best person in the movie, not Mr. Kamal Haasan, not Kamala, not Tinu, but the sweeper woman.
So he was exactly like the man.
You were so excited. You must have put her more number of scenes. And I said I would have got an A certificate, not a U certificate.
And even the toilet scene where it was developed. When we went there, we suddenly got a tall man waiting. So it was very Chaplinist. So how do I beat him? his height becomes his problem, because before he could push himself off the wall, I go right under his arm and take the toilet. And by the time I'm ready to take the toilet, I have choice now. So I choose one and life is like that.
Yeah.
It pours when it rains.
But it was a big, that scene was a big hit all through here, but in Milan, when it was showed, they understood the whole film, but why this queue for a toilet? They didn't understand. So that was a strange thing for them. And
yeah, there is this common thing about how the West has won. So there is this village kind of idea as to why they won and why we lost. See, we do everything reverse. We defecate in public and eat quietly. Those guys have dine outside and they keep giving a list of things. So I think this kind of a cultural difference is why they didn't understand that thing.
And we also thought that whatever happens in the toilet and all that, it should be regarded, it is respected. So we put a gift wrapper for the entire thing.
Oh yeah.
So the respect it should get, we gave it.
So we passed that motion that we will respect it.
And Mr. Bal Thackeray, who saw the film, he said, this is a real motion picture.
And okay, if you think that there's nothing important and there's nothing about writing here, think again. Because there are sequences like where the hero and heroine become friends. In a strange way. It's only friends. It's not the carnal desire kind of a thing. It's not a love story which begins with carnal desire.
The idea started with where the hero and heroine should meet. After he slapped him and all that, again reconciliation. Usually the garden, the fountain and all that. But around the dead body, that's very interesting. So the whole thing, Mr. Raji Kapoor was very fond of that. Every time he said that scene around the dead body, that love scene.
Yeah, these are iconic scenes, and the way he chooses her earring for her, that you do after you become the lover, after you become close to her. But that's the first thing he does, and she is touched by it. And then that magic scene, what he was talking about, the breaking of the stick, where it makes it, he has to get away from there. They can't meet there and talk. So some impediment has to be there that he can't stay and continue the liaison with her.
And the symbolic also very interesting that every time she leaves, the car leaves a black fume.
Yeah, monoxide.